Guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I want to take you through 3 types of content that any service-based business has to post. To be honest with you, it's the only thing that you need to post. Out with any other pieces of content, it is just noise or it's jumping on a bandwagon following trends. So if you nail these 3 types of content throughout the weeks, months, you're going to grow your business. That's a fact. So these 3 parts are really just a marketing funnel that focuses on taking someone who's a stranger to be getting to know you and to buying your stuff. Now, some people are great at the top part where they're great at getting attention. Think influencers, content creators. They're great at getting attention. But when it comes to the middle part of it, they're not very good at articulating their offer. Now, this is very true for personal trainers and coaches, because when the middle part comes about, it's kind of like, I don't really like selling. I don't know how to articulate my offer. Or their offer is just rubbish. They don't have any unique selling points and they kind of stutter when it comes to that. It's okay at the top putting together a reel with trending audio. When it comes to the middle part, that's where real business owners shine. And then the bottom part of the funnel, so if you imagine an upside down triangle, this is where you really need to win the customer to become, or the prospect to become, a client. And again, this is where you really tell if you've got a great product or not, because if you can't post content at the bottom here, it means you're not doing a great job. Nothing wrong with that. It just means you need to go back and refine your processes. So let's head over here to the whiteboard and have a look at these 3 content pillars. And I want to make sure that you take some notes here, because really when you're planning content, if you're sitting there on Canva or a Google Doc trying to map out your content for the month, all you have to do is categorize your content into these 3 categories, and that is you for the rest of your business life. So let's go. Okay, so like I said, we'll imagine an upside down triangle. And here is what is known as TOF. Now this is just the top of funnel. So top of funnel, a funnel is just from, if you imagine someone just first finding out about you, they come in here. So maybe they're on your discovery page. Maybe they're just like hearing about you from a friend. One of your clients is tagged you in a post and they come here, and really this is about eyeballs here. Okay, and this is you starting to see, like when they come into your world or they notice your stuff, what is your top of funnel style content? So to be very clear about this top of funnel stuff, it doesn't have to be really on brand. Like it doesn't have to be you talking about your pillars, your service, your clients or anything like that. Really it's about getting eyeballs, and how do you create content that gets eyeballs? Now I'll come back and summarize it all when it's all kind of here. So if we come down to this part, this of course is called the MOF, the middle of the funnel. So this is the middle part. And really this part's about, okay, you've got the eyeballs. When they're now following your page and stuff and reading your newsletters, on your email list, downloading some lead magnets. I'll try and draw one here, but it'll be a pretty dodgy hand with 4 fingers. This is really like what happens when you've got the eyes? You have to get them to put their hand up to want things. Now these things might be like a lead magnet that you're producing. Maybe they're DMing you a keyword. Maybe you're actually having a conversation in DMs, like because they've followed you and you're like, welcome to the page and stuff like that. Okay. And then the bottom here is bottom of funnel. So we've got their eyes, we've got them raising their hands. This is kind of where we make them fall in love with our brand without making it sound so dramatic. But this is the style of content where they're paying attention, they're actually doing some of your stuff, they've got peak interest within your service and what you offer. And this is really where you're showering them with your offer in detail. You're booking calls with them, you're sharing your client testimonials that are relatable to them, so that they can start to see that. Now, what you'll find in today's algorithm-driven world is that these types of posts will actually do the worst, because they're very much like you have to tell a story about your client. You have to get super creative for the algorithm to actually push them. Not to mention with all these kind of people with like chasing dopamine, they actually don't have time to sit and listen to a story that's nothing to do with them. They care more about getting dopamine hits, watching funny cat videos, watching like half-naked people doing things, if it's on bodybuilding on stage, if it's people competing at High Rocks or whatever. And so this part here is kind of where the influencers sit. They just create a whole bunch of top of funnel content. But if you go on your discovery page now, you'll probably notice that you'll not even remember this stuff. Like you'll literally forget about top of funnel stuff tomorrow, and you'll look for your next dopamine hit video that you'll send to someone, but you never buy from this. Okay, so it's okay. But by the way, you need eyeballs, right? So there's some coaches that are great. They're really great coaches here. They post client testimonials, client results and stuff like that, but they don't know how to get attention. Now let's try and summarize this, right? If your business is struggling, right? I want you to look at your business right now. If you're doing a bunch of stuff like this to try and get clients, it's great. But what you'll probably find is no one else has seen it. So all this stuff's just going out to your gran, your cousin, your colleagues, or whatever. So you need more eyeballs. Let's say you're great at getting eyeballs, but you're not getting any calls booked because you're not doing enough of this stuff. So you find it weird to sell. So you kind of love posting content and getting eyeballs and, you know, playing with the algorithm and stuff, but you find it weird to sell, so you never make any good offers. All your shit at making offers, so no one ever wants them, and therefore they never move down to bottom of funnel to eventually give you money. Okay, so I want you to look at that with your business, categorize your content. By the way, you need all 3 types of content. So I want you to plan your content for the week and be like, right, or the month, sorry, and just be like, right, okay, I need 10 of this, 10 of this, and 10 of this. And all you have to do is go, okay, 10 bottom of funnel. What does that look like? Well, I'm going to share this story in a carousel format. I'm going to get a client testimonial, you know, in video format. I'm going to collaborate with my clients so that I can get bigger reach. Middle of funnel, I'm going to take a lot of my resources that I already have in the service and make them lead magnets. I'm going to get prospects to send me a keyword to make sure that they go, yep, we've got the thing. Do you want to know more about a service? If you're struggling to get eyeballs, then you need to create more top of funnel stuff. So really look at, see what happens with the algorithm, see how you can play the algorithm game, whether that's feeding into the content, like a reel that's short, that gets multiple plays, but it still provides you know, resonates with the audience. It can be still funny and stuff like that to make sure it gets views, but make it relatable to fitness, of course. And that right there is the whole marketing system that you need to produce. If you produced 10 of these, you will grow your business, absolutely guaranteed. So there you have it. That's the 3 types of content for you to categorize your marketing strategy going into the month. Best of luck. Any questions, pop them in the comments below, and I'll see you soon.